some good back and forth, right? And the Cat and Void definitely one of the top teams out there. So kind of seeing people step in that space and really
Let's get
pose a threat to
started.
them is really incredible and exciting to see.
Bro, speaking of bugs, we just heard him as the announcer voice coming in,
Uh-huh.
announcing the match. Here we got
I like
them custom voice packs. You guys can also get those custom voice packs. Just gotta get some of that gleam, you feel me?
all you need is the gleam,
All
man.
you need is the gleam.
The gleam for the dream. There
Yeah,
we go, man. Game one, Tailwindz and RaynRaps going up against Captain Planet and Donte, making it happen.
yeah. So again, big open stage, tri-platforms, no stranger to this type of layout and any past platform fighters. So gonna see a lot of this going on. We got 1 Million Man looking kind of different on your team. Rocking that silver instead of like the red ugly bronze.
Yeah, the Silver Age hit in the cut.
Yeah. Good time that was like the 40s of the comics or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Way
But here
back when.
back in the olden days. Okay, that's gonna be 1 point going for a red team here. Captain Planet's doing a good job, just kind of like chilling back, trying to like throw some shields on his teammate. Got some Tazito action coming out.
And step back. And one of the things I've noticed from Taz, which really makes him a strong character in a team format, is now a lot of his moves really kind of hold a teammate there. Obviously, NATO comes to mind, but even the Salt Shaker, even kind of the Dare combos, they don't hit him too far, and it allows people to come in and really rack damage alongside with him very, very quickly. And you can see that Captain Planet has been doing that time and time again, and that's how they're taking people from 0 to 60 in an instant when they see an opening.
Yeah, which is very important to be able to get that really early on damage, right? Just kind of like establish their repertoire for the game. Bunch of down airs coming out from Tailwindz, gonna kill off the top. Another side air coming out from RaynRaps to solidify their point. Now we got ourselves a pretty tight game in terms of the score, but oh no, RaynRaps stuck in the bubble.
Yep, you get stuck, man. Hold up.
Tailwind's about to be next. Yep, there it is. As I was saying, all it takes is for Steven just to be able to get that one hit to start up the bubble debuff, the rose debuff, and then just multiple hits on top of that eventually turns them into a bubble where they can't do anything for like 5 seconds. They don't take damage, but they're just out of the battle for a bit.
True.
We make a great team.
Good damage when it hits the side. Yep, absolutely. And we're just gonna drop there, and just like that,
You'll get him next time.
these guys are off.
Yeah, dude. I'm the more I look at it, the more I'm starting to realize that the Taz and Steven team is the truth, bro. Like, cause like literally he can just put the shield on Taz and Taz can just go in. I mean, obviously Steven can do that with a lot of his teammates, right? Not just the Bruiser or Taz, but just anyone wants to go in. Just putting off that shield is such a great boon for him to be able to throw towards his teammates. Like, cause armor is really good in this game, be able to just kind of like mash, for instance. If you want to get in there and just like start hitting buttons, trying to get some combos going. Don't care about spacing because you got a shield around you. You can do that with a Steven teammate near you.
Absolutely, man. It's a very, very strong tool in this game. And, only time will tell, but I'm pretty sure that we'll see a lot more Steven universes in this kind of capacity, a while from now. I mean, that tool is very, very strong. Even when we did the first closed alpha event we did with universes, one of the big things we saw was Flash Tyree, right? And Flash Tyree, known as currently the best Steven universe. Man, there's so many clutch saves that he made with his teammate simply because of the well-timed shields, right? In tandem with the insane damage potential, you can see once this character gets really close to you. It's definitely a force to be reckoned with, man. You have to respect Steven universe.
It's one of those awareness things. Like when you're playing a 2v2 just in general, you can't just be staring at one thing. You can't tunnel vision. You have to know what's going on with every single character on screen, including your teammate, which is Steven's especially. Like you said, like Flash doing an exceptional job of being able to just, protect his teammate whenever they're like in danger trying to recover. Kind of similar to like Rain Dog's little tether, like knowing when to pull them in.
Right.
So just knowing how to support your teammate. Very important. That's not just limited to supports either. Like a lot, just like tanks, for instance, bruisers, assassins, they all need to like get in there, help their teammate whenever they're getting bodied or comboed. There's a reason why there's a lot of moves in this game that the combos are kind of long lasting and they kind of hold them in place, especially like Superman's side, just jab combo, for instance. He holds them forever, but while he's doing that, if the other opponent sees that, he can go over there and try to assist. And then the enemy's teammate can be preventing him from going over. There's a lot of like inner workings, and I really like that about the team-based game that we got going on here, the 2v2, and I love how they're focusing on the 2v2.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not like to your point, it's not just the standard mechanics that lean into 2v2, but again, this game is ground up built that way. So to your point, a lot of moves that will hold people in place, certain moves that will dash you over to protect them. All these kind of things in tandem with perk system really allows you to really flesh out how you can work alongside your partner and make things happen. But we're gonna go ahead now, man. Start it off top. Got on the screen. Another one, man. Going into game 2, and another Taz is out, man. See ya, Superman.
He saw it. He saw the other Taz coming at him, and is like, dude, I'm no stranger to this. Oh, your Taz is working? I'm gonna go Taz. Watch my Taz NATO. I'm gonna go in pretty strong. And you're gonna see this a lot for that. We've seen from Donte a lot of the time is he'll go for the Taz NATO from up high, right? And then he'll just drop down as fast as he can because he has that drop down mechanic with that, which we were talking about a couple sets ago, where he can just like catch people completely off guard. Taz is above you. You should be afraid. You should be very afraid.
Yeah. And he wasn't really able to do that so much before, right? But now it's like it's very, very strong tool. Like drop zone NATO is way better than it's ever been in the post alpha.
Looks like Taz NATO is going to beat Taz NATO there for a second. We see solidifying that first point in favor of blue team. Going to pull him back in with Rain Dog's tether. Good stuff coming out.
True damage. There we go. Now we're looking for it. Wow, the bounce up. Yep, absolutely. The insane wall bounce off that platform. Absolutely insane.
Platform coming in clutch. He's like, yo, I got you. I'm the perfect assist. Here's the backboard, homie.
Assist
he's jumping into it.
Yep.
So Taz got this new unique perk. Okay. Okay.
Austin, explain to them exactly what happened. Talk to them about it, because that perk is ridiculous. That perk is actually ridiculous.
When Taz goes into his up special and causes that dust cloud, right? He has a unique perk which he had equipped for that game that makes it so the teammate can jump into the cloud, so it just becomes even stronger. That's exactly what happened. So all 4 of them were like Looney Tunesing it up, just all stuck like smacking each other until everyone just like exploded. And red team took that game pretty solidly, I might add, taking a very clean 2-0.
Yeah, that was insane. I believe the perk is called Dogpile, right? And it's like it's very, very good, man. And the thing about it is like you don't have to necessarily stay in it, right? As long as you pass through it, then you'll see the dust cloud grow in size and do more damage. So it's very, very powerful if you can time it correctly. And I mean, we saw it right there, man. The damage it can do.
Yeah,
good stuff, man.
Literally does damage, has high knockback. The hitbox is huge. Like, you can't really challenge it. The only way you can challenge it is with like a projectile or a huge disjoint. Yeah. So like as an example, Garnet, for instance, can shoot her little gauntlets at it and stop it. Any of the ranged characters can do anything against them. But like if you're like Shaggy, I guess you could pull out a sandwich and toss it. But other than that, like you have to just kind of respect it, wait for it to end. But when you're waiting for it to end, it just grows larger and stronger, so it becomes more and more scary. It's like a tornado coming towards you. It's like, do you do something about it, or do you just kind of sit there and hope and pray? You know, like what's the answer?
How many of those have you been hit by, Austin? I felt like that was from the heart,
bro.
That was from the heart right there.
I'd be stuck in a corner, man, and I see that little cloud just kind of in the background, just kind of going closer and closer to you. It's a little frightening. I might have a little bit of harmful background from playing against Taz in the past, and in fact, when I was playing Taz myself for a little bit, I actually ended up liking that move a lot. It's a very funny move. It's on cooldown for a reason.
Right. Oh, for sure. You know, it's really, really good. One thing to note too, I actually just found this out yesterday. So because of the way he moves, he'll maintain his momentum even when he's in hit lag. So if you are at the bottom of the stage and they do go for a drop down NATO or a drop down up special, if you're at the very edge of the blast zone, if they nip you, they will actually fall down and die before you. So I've done that to a couple of Taz where I see them go for the drop zone, and I'm like, all right, I'll respect the drop zone. I'm going to go all the way down. If you hit me here, you will lose your life before I lose mine.
And then that's what happens, dude.
Yeah,
so you get him trapped. You guys are a bunch of lab monsters. I love it.
Dude,
big fan.
Good, man. Shout out to TLTC, man. Him and I kind of labbed that out, and then we were actually able to use it in double formats to win a couple games versus Taz. So yeah, it was good to see.
Just good. I remember seeing that clip on Twitter where it was like it got like a lot of traction. It was just like, yo, these Tazes just be doing this, huh? It's a Taz that does like the little Taz towards him in the middle of the stage, but like it's that trophy's edge that has like the gap. And he does it. Iron Giant just like dunks on him immediately and the clip ends. I don't know if you saw it. I love that clip so much. It's so funny because you see a literally he's just standing there. Iron Giant is just standing there. Taz goes for here I come. Does a Taz starts going towards him. He's just like just smacks him. He's gone.
He's
like
gone. Be gone.
he dies at like 40.
Oh my gosh, man. Dude, that character is so crazy, man.
I do like people like already starting to like find counterplay to it. Like you said, you guys were labbing it, seeing other people understanding that like instead of like crying for nerfs day one of an open beta, they're instead trying to like, okay, what can we do against this? How can we work against this? And start to figure out the really good stuff, Yep. So we'll just have to wait and see what else other characters we're gonna see coming to the horizon. I can't wait for people to complain about LeBron. That's gonna be so hilarious. They're gonna be adding LeBron on Twitter, being like, "Yo, dude," and like,
come on, bro.
Why are you so broken, bro?
Yeah.
Like he's
like that?
Homie's gonna be getting annoyed by all the ads he's about to get. He's like, "Huh? Multiversus? Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. Forgot I gave them the rights to do that.
Dude, imagine he shows up to Evo. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, dude, that would be great, dude. That'd be so good.
Where's the Space Jam outfit? Got that Toon Squad on deck.
Oh, hell yeah.
He had a couple of the moves that were from Space Jam 2 specifically.